Part of the Vikings family is struggling. Hall of Fame defensive end Chris Doleman was living a charmed life. Inducted into Canton in 2012 and residing in Atlanta until one day on the golf course, he realized something was very wrong. He was a force. Chris Doleman, a Vikings first-round pick who flourished.
I remember back when we drafted him, he had been a linebacker at Pitt, and we made him a defensive end, and all of a sudden he blossoms, and he was the 4th overall pick, so we knew what kind of talent he was.
So good he hit gold. In 2012, Doleman received the ultimate individual football honor, inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Playing the game for the people that you love and care about, your mother and father, John and Mary Doleman, who was there for me and for all of us boys. There was 4 of us, 5 of us, including myself.
But when he returned for the Dennis Green Ring of Honor ceremony, it was a different Chris Doleman. A little over a year ago, he was diagnosed with brain cancer.
Excuse my speech. The left side of my body is a little slow. But I'm very happy to be a part of the Minnesota Vikings family. Very happy. I'm happy to be a Hall of Famer. Equally as happy to have this kind of team behind me.
And so has begun a chapter he did not foresee. Life has an audible. His attitude does not.
This is my wonderful husband, and he's just an awesome all-around guy. A lot of people know him as a pro football Hall of Famer. I know him as a Hall of Fame person. He has a heart of gold.
You watch the highlights and you are reminded of how dominant he was, how blessed he was as an athlete.
Just a physical specimen and unblockable with one guy. And
you see him today and you're reminded how quickly it can all change. What have you learned through all of this?
Resiliency. And the power of prayer.
It is the people who are keeping him in this fight, the Viking family and more.
It's been a tough year, just going through, the ups and downs with surgery. He has great days, he has some difficult days, but he's always having a wonderful, positive attitude. That is the takeaway, that life is not about controlling circumstances, it's about dealing with circumstances out of your control.
So many people love you, not just football people, fans. You owe it to them to make sure you give your all.
And he certainly is.